G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is Queen Tested, a video series in Fallout 76 where I attempt to take out the Scorched Beast Queen using a specific legendary weapon. Today's weapon is going to be the Unstoppable Monster. It's a bloodied power attack damage and less damage taken whilst power attacking gauntlet of the Deathclaw variety. It's an extremely powerful weapon, pretty rare by these days because a lot of these weapons might have been scripted because, well, non-melee players might have won these and thought, hell yeah, free script because the challenge wasn't too easy. Speaking of challenges, yeah, this is one of those weird survival mode challenge weapons that they try to get people to play survival mode on. Usually people would, quickly grind out whatever they needed to do and then go back to adventure because survival mode was not really good at all. Anyway, so you'll see that I'm doing 1700 damage with this. If you cast your minds back to when I did my bloody swing speed Deathclaw gauntlet with my other character who didn't have twisted muscles or talons, that was hitting for about 1300, not 3600, but yeah, this thing base damage is much higher, a couple of 100 points higher, which is going to be extremely powerful when we get, hitting the Scorched Beast Queen. Obviously, the legendary lineup of this lends itself really well to being under the sneak attack criticals, doing all of that stuff whilst power attacking. I ended up getting about 7,000 points of damage on a Scorched Beast Queen using no particular buffs. The only food item that I had active was this post angler, which is fairly insignificant because my armor allows me to regenerate AP quickly. That 20 is not going to be doing much. So the strength tree is completely filled out. We've got blocker, incisor, martial artist for, well, you know what they're there for. Iron Fist for doing damage, and a little bit of extra resistance can be gotten out of Barbarian. One in Concentrated Fire if we want to use our shotgun with Enforcer, which is now at rank 3 rather than 2 for extra consistency. Also am using a new shotgun for that, so I'll show you that in just a second, but it's a lot better than what I was using before. It was a really dumb idea to try to use a pump shotgun despite them, being cool because pump action. So we've got Life Giver, we've got Adamantium Skeleton, so we don't get crippled and staggered that way. Fireproof to reduce some of that damage on the Screaming Sonic attacks. And Radical is there since that synergizes well with Nerd Rage, Adrenal Reaction, and the Bloodied Legendary effect and all of my unyielding gear to boost my strength ever so slightly more. I think it's 5% more damage per point of strength, so a 25% boost out of 1 point of endurance is really, really efficient in terms of damage output. So Nerd Rage is there too, Makeshift Warrior is there just to fill out my intelligence to 5, Ninja to get those sneak attack criticals, Sneak to keep on sneaking and keep hitting those sneak attack criticals, and Escape Artist to hopefully go back into Caution. I had a little bit of a problem with enemies perpetually detecting me, and the old Escape Artist trick doesn't work. I guess Beck is a little bit of a clumper, whereas my other characters in this game usually are a little bit better on the stealth, which is odd because she's got 15 agility, so there's plenty of agility to boost that sneak chance up. Bloody Mess for extra damage, Serendipity to reduce a little bit of damage, or Coin Flip's chance to avoid all damage per hit. That's pretty good. And that's pretty much covers it. Going over my armor just quickly in gear. This is my shotgun. I'm going to be using this for crippling. And if I go over to my armor, you'll notice all of this is AP regen, unyielding stuff. And there's also full damage on it. And the arms have brawling on them, which does increase my damage in melee. With unarmed weapons, so that's helpful. Alrighty, we're about 30 seconds from the nuke touching down, so what I might do is just gather some quick adrenaline before the fight in the form of killing those dumb idiots. Looks like I've aggroed the Scorched Beast. Time to see if Enforcer will be more consistent with 3 points, and also a combat shotgun, that might help too. You gonna land? Yep. Okay, that's a sign of good things to come. Also, a decent reminder to remind me to chuck on some anti-rad meds. Where's that diluted Radix? There it is. And then we'll have a squad of Scorched show up to defend the bat that I've already killed, and now the Queen is flying about, so we'll do the same thing to Barbara as we did with the other Scorched Beasts. Is she going to land already? No, that's not a landing spot. We'll just keep on shooting her so we can get the cripple off. Regardless of that, we're firing off a suppressed shotgun, so we should be okay. Hopefully she doesn't go for the piss right away. As you can tell, fireproof and the armor that I'm wearing are doing well to ignore all of that extra damage that she'd give us. And now we can hit her in the face. Repeatedly. 4,800 damage. 48.75. And again. Not going to get to mutation station, unfortunately, and we are in danger now, so I'll just quickly proc escape artist. Not going to be that easy, is it? Now you're going to land again. Well, she's going to land, get whacked, and immediately go back up. And whilst I'm here, and whilst she's here, I might as well just keep hitting her. And if I've got the easy headshots, what the... She's aggroed on something else. I got staggered by the mole rat and detected. Lovely. We'll just get her attention again just by shooting her a little bit. If we happen to get her dropped in the zone, that would be good. Maybe whoever that was there attacking got scorched. Ah, shit. That's a fucking lobster. Yep. I'm just gonna counteract that with a stim pack. Stop staggering me. God damn it. You know, as good as the fireproof, I mean the dense torso pieces and such is at, you know, reducing the damage. Look at all that damage over time I have to counteract. That is bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. God, I hate the damage over time in this game. Now my stealth is perpetually broken. The queen appears to be stalled though. Before you can do your leaping attack, I'll attempt to power attack you to death, but that ain't gonna fly. We'll just have to whack him like that. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I can't seem to get back into caution now. What I'll do is I'll go over here. Well, Gulper dry humping me doesn't help, does it? They are very attentive today. This is not what I like to see. It doesn't help that I'm being attacked by a Scorch Beast like that. Right, back in once again, and this time hopefully we won't get perpetually detected, but they're going to make it hard for me, that's for sure. What I might do is just knock all of these guys off with explosive damage. No, she's going to land, isn't she? Yes, she is. Well, that's good. I'll just whack her like this then. Not currently under nerd rage, so if anything happens to show up, might be better power attacking in third person. Yeah, that seems to be doing a bit more damage. Kill some of the minions that are around just for an extra 20% damage now. Make that 30%. And I'm in danger. Might just piss off over here. You know, being staggered in third person, not fun. Ah, here we go again. Yeah, for some reason the ads really got on top of me there, which was, you know, not ideal. Are you going to land? Yeah, you are. Okay. Well, here we are again in this position, and what I might do is just attack her like this. Try to put her between the ads and me. If I aim for the head, that'll get it right. Yeah, it'll do. And of course, I get swarmed by all of this nonsense. I think that was a dab attack, but I couldn't actually see the animation play. She obviously roars through there. Nice bit of cover here, I suppose. She can't get to me now. What I might do is... Well, for some reason, I'm still perpetually detected. That's really annoying. There we go. It must have been an overly perceptive enemy that she spawned in. I've never seen anything or stealth fail quite like that before. It's really quite annoying. Being kind of screwed over by the ads on this one, but we'll soon have her dead. 4,600, 7,000, there we go. Hit her for big numbers at the end there. And that was all without chems. I think the only buff that I did have was a, I think it was like extra AP from some angler that I ate, which is not really that significant at all, but there you have it. Unstoppable monster versus the Scorch Beast Queen. Yeah, it does alright. Yep, definitely approve of this weapon. Might be doing better with the swing speed simply because I can just dish those attacks out a lot faster, but I'm not too fussed about it. Just these guys were annoying me the whole time. Oh, now they can't see me when I'm right next to them. It might be the mole miner. There's something off about those guys because they see me, nothing else can. But the mole miners, they're omnipotent. They can just fucking see and know everything. Anyways, as my armor's broken, I think that is about it for this video. Pretty damn good weapon. As you can tell, I've got the damage, but yeah, having her land and being surrounded by things that I didn't have time to kill off, and you know, being perpetually detected, leading me to die multiple times for no reason, didn't help me at all. But as you can tell, the weapon performed quite well regardless. See, one of them's shooting at me now. Who the hell could see me from back there? There's something weird going on. Thank you for watching, guys.